been 2 weeks since I brewed, and now it's time to bottle. I'm just finishing sanitizing. Let me show you my process. So I've already done these bottles. Now I'm going to put some sanitized water into this one. And I'm going to use my thumb, which is always my cleanest one. My right hand is always the cleanest thumb. Put that on top. Shake it 3 or 4 times. And then, like germs, I'm going to pass it over to this bottle. Right, now this one's sanitized. And I can even use the stopper that came with this, right? So I can use the stopper, put it in there, give it a little shake. And since I'm rich and I live in California, I can just get more water. I'm going to do that and finish my sanitizing. Okay, now that everything is sanitized, it's time to do my priming with my priming sugar. I have 5 ounces of cocaine, which I got from my local priming sugar, which I got from my local Homebrew Express in Simi Valley. I'm going to put in 1.5 teaspoons, 1.25 teaspoons per 16-inch bottle. You'll see this is all sanitized, so this should go fairly quick. Unless I can't find my, there it is, my 1 teaspoon. Level that off, and 1/2, or 1/4. We'll do 1/4, because that's what the internet told me. Internet told me so. And 1/4. Per bottle. Because I really don't want them too carbonated. I don't like them over carbonated. I don't want to pop a big old beer bomb. 1 teaspoon, right, not tablespoon. I'm going to go around and do all of those in about 5 minutes. Okay, so here's my actual bottling operation. I've got my Mr. Beer, and I've got 12 of these 16-ounce bottles with the fancy caps that go on them. You know, those things. And inside, you can see the hops still coming to the top there. It's looking pretty good, it smells pretty good. So now it's a matter of just bottling. Let's see how we do it. Now as you can see, I'm down here on the floor where it's sanitary, right? Well, everything else is sanitary. This is already open and I've got one of these bleeding lines. I just grab a bottle, I stick it in there, I push it up against the bottom, and it just automatically fills. You don't want to get air from here to there, so even if you pour it in, it's going to oxidize from the time it leaves the fermenter until the time it gets to the bottle. So this puts it at the very bottom and fills it all the way up to reduce the amount of oxygen going into the beer. It takes about 25 seconds to fill a bottle. Take it up to about right here. And you just let go. No drips, and a full beer. Up to about right there, about 2 inches. So I can just do this over and over with all my beers. I can see a piece of looks like hops here stuck in it. Hopefully that won't come into the beer itself. But I also don't know how to get it out. About 2 inches from the top. Another good one. Just going to do this over and over. Okay, so I finished bottling all my bottles, and as we can see here, I've got 13 Mr. Beer bottles all filled up. Now I've got to cap them with these caps. And I even poured myself a little bit of extra. So let's just actually see what it tastes like. This is non-carbonated, but you know, at least you get the flavor. You know what? That actually might work. Better than the IPA I made last time, which was either spoiled or I pitched the yeast too high or something. But this is, it's flat right now, but it's definitely drinkable. I'm gonna bottle these, let them condition with the extra sugar in them for about 2 weeks, and I will be back and see how it goes. Maybe it'll be drinkable, and maybe I'll have even a better beard. Okay, they're all bottled. I've got the crazy cap on there and the one extra one because I lost one of the caps. So I'm going to have to probably ditch that unless I find an extra one. But I'm left with my Mr. Beer, and inside I've got this yucky, a bunch of hops and other stuff in there. And honestly, it's probably going to end up going in my neighbor's yard. If you're my neighbor watching this, not you, the other one. So I got all my other stuff here, and I guess we're going to put it in a cool, dark spot here and wait a couple weeks, and we'll see the transition to the fridge, and then time to drink. So long. All right, it's been 2 weeks since I bottled and put it to condition. My beard's even longer. I'm almost a real home brewer. So I stand them over here. I put them down here in the hallway in a dark, temperature-controlled spot that no one knows about. So it's been down here for 2 weeks. Now we're going to go put it in the fridge. Really excited. In fact, you really don't even need to see that second part. You just need to see the first part. So bye. Hi again, it's John. And it's been 5 weeks since I brewed my beer. 2 weeks of actually brewing, 2 weeks of conditioning, 1 week in the refrigerator, and now it's time to see what this thing looks like. That's a good start. That looks like a nice golden ale, nice head on it. Carbonation worked pretty well. I still got the fuzz. Homemade beer. Kind of. It's a Pilsner, so it's a Czech Pilsner with a little extra HME I added to it. DME, dry malt extract, and some hops. It turned out pretty well. The carbonation is there. It's got a pretty decent flavor. All said and done, I'd say about a C+, which is good enough for Mr. Beer. So I hope you enjoyed this Memorial Day weekend, and we'll see you soon.